The first thing we try to do is to take pictures of what we see so that we have photographic evidence.
In 2014, multiple online platforms shared fascinating details about a strange object captured by the cameras aboard the International Space Station.
I'm Richard Southern. Happy Friday. What's lurking up there in the sky?
To give some background, the International Space Station is equipped with a variety of cameras to monitor spacewalks and other areas that require constant 24-hour surveillance.
Other footage from the ISS has reinforced the idea that strange things are happening up in orbit.
This particular incident drew significant attention and speculation from both space enthusiasts and the general public.
A mysterious close encounter. This object you see here was caught on camera flying past the SpaceX rocket just minutes after liftoff last week.
Recently, there has been an increase in sightings of unusual objects appearing in the background, leading to ongoing debates about their origins. When such events occur, NASA often responds by deleting or modifying the footage, cutting the live feed, or simply ignoring the anomaly. These occurrences have sparked widespread discussions among enthusiasts, scientists, and the public.
As astronauts from a host of nations advance mankind's research in space, some eagle-eyed Earth-bound viewers believe they've spotted aliens studying us,
raising questions about the potential existence of advanced life and what it could mean for humanity's understanding of the universe. A particularly notable incident from 2014 captured the interest of amateur researchers, who believe it to be one of the most compelling UFO sightings recorded in space. During a live feed from one of the cameras, an unusual object suddenly appeared, surprising viewers around the world. The mysterious entity, described as having a sleek orange appearance, moved swiftly toward the International Space Station, leaving onlookers puzzled. Just moments after the object seemed to dock, the live feed abruptly shut off, displaying a blue or purple screen. Regular viewers of these streams have reported similar incidents when unidentified flying objects appear in the frame. Some speculate that NASA occasionally zooms in on these anomalies to investigate but quickly cuts the feed once they confirm the object is not a known spacecraft. This pattern of behavior has led some observers to suspect the presence of unknown visitors near our planet. The object that briefly appeared near the International Space Station vanished shortly after the cameras were turned off. However, before it disappeared entirely, some individuals managed to capture screenshots of the strange sighting. Following the incident, many people began sharing their theories about what the object could have been. One individual speculated that it might have been a genuine, unidentified flying object, suggesting that NASA failed to turn off the cameras in time, allowing viewers to witness it clearly. The event led to widespread discussion among space enthusiasts who questioned the nature of the object and its potential significance for space exploration. Some individuals, however, offered a different explanation, suggesting that the sightings were not actually unidentified flying objects, but rather imperfections such as smudges on the live camera lenses, which led NASA to deactivate them. They argue that instances of space debris appearing in the footage are common and have no connection to UFOs. NASA has supported this perspective, stating that the objects occasionally seen in the background are not unidentified flying objects and are unrelated to any kind of aircraft. During their time aboard the International Space Station, astronauts have often witnessed unusual occurrences near their spacecraft. These strange phenomena, frequently described as unidentified flying objects or anomalous events, have been thoroughly documented in official mission reports and communication transcripts, providing detailed accounts from those who have personally observed them. Astronauts have described encounters with objects that defy conventional explanations and behave in ways that challenge our understanding of space. They have reported seeing phenomena that appear to move with deliberate and intelligent control, demonstrating flight patterns that do not align with traditional interpretations. Several astronauts have shared accounts of witnessing objects that seem to be guided by intelligence, executing complex maneuvers, and flight paths that suggest advanced technology or possibly extraterrestrial origins. These observations indicate a level of precision and control that goes beyond our current understanding of aerial phenomena. The visual evidence of unidentified flying objects near the International Space Station includes more than just eyewitness testimonies. Video recordings captured by cameras aboard the station provide additional support. These recordings, often released by space agencies or analyzed by independent researchers, display a variety of objects with different shapes and sizes moving through space near the ISS. The analysis of these videos has generated widespread interest and discussion within the scientific community and the general public regarding their nature and possible implications. Space agencies like NASA have typically been cautious about confirming the existence of unidentified flying objects. However, there have been instances where these organizations have issued official statements acknowledging sightings near the International Space Station. Notably, some astronauts and mission controllers have openly shared their experiences with unexplained entities during space missions, fueling curiosity and sparking discussions among the public. These accounts have drawn attention to a subject that has long been surrounded by secrecy and speculation. The appearance of unidentified flying objects near the International Space Station has led to numerous theories about their origins and purpose. Some believe these objects could be extraterrestrial spacecraft piloted by intelligent beings from distant planets or even alternate dimensions. Others suggest that these unidentified entities may be classified military aircraft or experimental technology undergoing tests in space. The presence of such objects near the International Space Station remains an intriguing and mysterious aspect of space exploration. While skeptics often dismiss these sightings as random occurrences or misinterpretations, the testimonies from astronauts and mission controllers provide a different perspective. These reports have sparked significant curiosity among researchers and the general public, encouraging a closer investigation into these phenomena. Determining the exact number of unidentified aircraft reported each year is challenging, as no single agency tracks all sightings. However, various organizations and online platforms collect and analyze reports from around the world. The National UFO Reporting Center in the United States, for example, documented over 5,000 reports in 2020 alone. Similarly, other research groups have stated that they receive hundreds of reports every month. In addition to these organizations, many online platforms and social media channels allow individuals to share their sightings, making it difficult to determine an accurate yearly total. Recently, people from different parts of the world have reported seeing strange objects falling from the sky, with many witnesses comparing them to planes. Since these objects appear to be on fire, concerned individuals have contacted local police stations, fearing that someone might be in danger and in need of help. Strangely, in almost all of these cases, the mysterious object is never identified. Witnesses are not given an explanation for what they saw, and no one seems to know what the object was or what happened to it. A similar incident took place recently over Kayla, Canada. One eyewitness described their experience. "I was loading my van around 7 o'clock in the morning when I noticed a delivery driver passing by. I then heard him stop and back up. As he reversed, I turned to look at him. He pointed toward the sky and asked if I could see the strange object. When I turned around, I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing. The object appeared to be on fire, leaving behind a trail of black smoke. I walked to a better spot to get a clearer view and took a picture. My first thought was that it could be a contrail, but the orange part of it didn't change over time, which I expected it would as the sun rose." Wanting to determine what the object was, various news agencies in the area reached out to experts, including astronomers and weather specialists. the H.R. McMillan Space Center in Vancouver confirmed that they had also observed the mysterious object. However, their astronomers didn't believe it was a meteorite or a satellite, stating that its behavior didn't match that of a meteor. The Space Center explained that the object remained visible in the sky for too long to be a meteor or fireball, as meteors and satellite debris usually don't produce light that lasts for minutes. They also noted that no other objects had been tracked in the area and that the International Meteor Organization had not reported any fireballs in the region. The International Meteor Organization is a non-profit group focused on the scientific study of meteors and meteor showers. Established in 1988, it is based in Belgium. The organization consists of both amateur and professional astronomers from around the world who collaborate to observe and analyze meteors. It maintains a global network of observers who document and report meteor sightings using standardized methods and equipment. In 2013, a social media user shared an unusual discovery that caught their attention. A friend of someone known as Tram Stop Dan came across an unremarkable box either among or near discarded items on a street in Asheville, North Carolina. Inside the box were a series of strange illustrations centered around an event referred to as the Tampa Bay Obscuration. Tram Stop Dan later posted these illustrations online in 2 separate releases, where they quickly gained traction in niche internet circles. The detailed and unusual nature of the artwork led to widespread sharing across various platforms. This collection, now informally known as the Box of Crazy, consists of illustrations and documents blending religious themes, visionary concepts, and elements of experimental science, creating a puzzling combination. Some of the materials date back to the 1930s, but most focus on religious visions tied to the Tampa Bay area in later years. Many of the illustrations reference the biblical story of Ezekiel, which has led some to call the collection the Ezekiel Box. The documents present a mix of historical and religious themes, offering a glimpse into the intersection of spiritual beliefs and unconventional scientific ideas. The complexity of these materials reflects a deep connection to the past while continuing to intrigue researchers and enthusiasts. Investigating the origins of the box, several documents and artworks bear the signature of Daniel Christiansen, along with others signed by Nesna Itzi, a reversed version of the name Christiansen. This suggests that Christiansen was the original owner. Further research links the collection to Daniel Samuel Christiansen, who lived in St. Petersburg, Florida. He was born on November 27, 1904, and died on September 26, 1994. One of the biggest mysteries is how the Box of Crazy ended up near a roadside in Asheville, North Carolina, more than a decade after Christiansen's death. According to Tram Stop Dan, the contents of the box hold many strange details. The Tampa Bay obscuration remains difficult to investigate due to its vague nature. Christiansen described an extraordinary event, interpreting it as both a UFO sighting and a religious experience in Tampa Bay. He drew connections between his vision and the prophetic imagery in the Book of Ezekiel, though his personal notes on the event remain cryptic. His illustrations depict mysterious beings resembling those described in Ezekiel's visions. He identified the event as taking place on July 7, 1977, which adds to its mysterious reputation. Research into the event has revealed that a laser show took place in Tampa Bay on that same date. Some believe that Christiansen may have mistaken the display for an alien encounter, but the materials in the Box of Crazy suggest his experience was far more complex than a simple misinterpretation. The light exhibition may have influenced Christiansen's visionary experiences, though this would not have been his first. The detailed contents of his box reveal a lifelong effort to connect biblical passages from Ezekiel with various unusual contemporary events. While the idea of connecting Ezekiel's visions to ancient aliens and the chariots of the gods theory is not new, Christiansen offered a unique perspective. His analysis was accompanied by technical drawings, demonstrating both his artistic skills and his dedication to exploring these concepts in depth. Christiansen was also highly interested in unusual meteorological events. Among his possessions was a round disc with a strange spiral inscription, suggesting he explored and possibly created devices that diverged from traditional designs. His work can be seen as part of eccentric American folk art, adding a unique element to modern Americana. The contents of his mysterious box and its origins remain largely unknown, waiting for a deeper investigation. The Vatican City is widely recognized as the center of the Roman Catholic Church and the home of the Pope. While many associate it with St. Peter's Square, the Pope's public addresses, and Renaissance masterpieces by Italian artists, there is another side to the Vatican that remains hidden from public view. Behind its grand exterior, the Vatican operates through complex procedures, confidential discussions, and important decisions that influence the direction of the Catholic Church. Its significance goes beyond architecture and art. The Vatican follows centuries-old traditions, rituals, and governance that shape the largest Christian denomination in the world. It is remarkable how much of its inner workings have remained undisclosed for so long, leading to speculation about the secrets it might hold. The Vatican's power comes from two main sources. It holds substantial wealth, with assets and investments estimated to be between $10 and $15 billion. It also has influence through its global network of over 1 billion followers. This combination of financial resources and widespread support gives the Vatican significant authority on both national and international levels. Its power is not just based on money, but also on the loyalty and faith of its followers. The Vatican has existed since the 4th century, giving it nearly 17 centuries of history. Over this time, it has deeply shaped religious beliefs and societal norms. Given its long-standing presence, it is possible that the Vatican has gathered extensive knowledge about humanity, some of which may remain undisclosed. Its archives likely contain information that has been safeguarded for centuries, adding to the sense of mystery surrounding it. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Vatican is its secret archives, a vast collection of historical documents, government records, and personal correspondence spanning thousands of years. These archives offer a glimpse into the evolution of human civilization and contain valuable historical insights. Since the 19th century, access to these archives for research has gradually increased, reducing some of their secrecy. However, a large portion remains restricted, leading to speculation about what might still be hidden. If full access were granted, there could be surprising discoveries waiting to be made. The Vatican's hidden records likely hold a wealth of information that has yet to be explored. The idea of extraterrestrial life is not something usually linked to religious institutions, especially the Vatican. However, for centuries, the Vatican has studied the skies. Given the amount of time dedicated to astronomical observation, some believe Vatican scientists may have encountered evidence of advanced life beyond Earth. There are even claims that the Vatican may be keeping such discoveries from the public. Dr. José Funes, director of the Vatican Observatory, once commented on the vastness of the universe, suggesting that life similar to what exists on Earth could have developed elsewhere. He argued that the size of the cosmos makes the possibility of extraterrestrial life a reasonable consideration. The recognition of the possible existence of extraterrestrial life by Vatican officials represents a notable departure from their long-standing position. This shift, which moves away from their traditional stance of outright denial, raises questions about what may have led to such a dramatic change in Vatican doctrine, one that has been maintained for over 2 millennia. Some speculate that concrete evidence supporting the existence of intelligent life beyond Earth may have influenced this shift within the Vatican. Adding to the speculation, the Vatican has invested in the Pontifical Academy of Sciences, a prestigious and well-funded institution dedicated to astronomical studies. This development invites further scrutiny, offering insight into the Vatican's evolving perspective on the possibility of life beyond Earth. So, thanks for watching this video. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and subscribe for more content.